We had our first conference win this past weekend. We've had a history of having success non-conference in the first two games. We had Misericordia and then Union, and then got our first conference victory against Frostburg State. Against a great home crowd. It was the Indian home opener. We had a great crowd, great tailgate before and after the game.
Well, that's the interesting thing. All of a sudden, people are coming out before the games. There's tailgating going on. You have some local guys that are on the team. There's a fan base here.
We're very fortunate. We really have one of the better atmospheres in Division III football across the Northeast, and our guys see that when we travel other places, and they see the atmosphere that we have. And like I said, I mentioned that the tailgating is something that's definitely taken off. The 12-man tailgate before and after the game, and it's nice when the whole team can go to the tailgate and get fed by all the fans, even if their parents didn't make it that week. So the whole team will make its way out there. I even heard our athletic director was out there.
Yeah, I was out there with our president, and it was a great experience. And to open up at home with a victory is great.
Yeah.
We have a brand new scoreboard, Adirondack Bank scoreboard at Gaetano Stadium, a nice video board, so we were able to showcase that.
Nice.
And everybody's really impressed by that. So we have a lot going on at Utica College, and we're excited. It's a great time to be part of UC. We're proud of our football program and all of our programs. Field hockey is 6-1, just knocked off the number 3 team in the country on Sunday.
Wow.
So we're really excited. We're rolling. We're excited with the fall sports.
So, and of course, a lot of this started with hockey, and it became such a big deal. Now, all of a sudden, you're seeing here's football, and you've got a following, and you're putting a lot of because of the football around here. Football's pretty big around here. I think that you're able to bring some local kids on the team, which got to help, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know where the time's gone. This is my 7th season.
Yeah.
That my family's been out here. We love the area, and we live in Whitesboro. My wife works in Rome, and it's a great area to raise a family, and it's a great area to go to college. And I recruited the area for years, and when you saw games like Whitesboro, New Hartford, and Proctor, Rome, and the fan base at those games, we worked hard to keep the local talent here. And there's currently actually 3 former All-Mohawk Valley Players of the Year that are on the team. Anthony Acevedo, senior wide receiver, Mike Sullivan, junior safety from Whitesboro, Anthony from New Hartford, and then Javon Evans from Proctor, who is a freshman for us. So those are 3 guys, and then there's many others, from the Mohawk Valley as well as from the Section 3 area. One of our captains, John Treen from Ilion, and I was looking through it. I mean, over the years, our captains have been Gennaro Scampone from Proctor and Luke Manilescu from Notre Dame, and so not only have they come to Utica College for their academics and athletics, but also they've been our stronger leaders.
Yeah. And how do you pull this? Really, there never was a loyalty. I hate to say this, but there really was never that loyalty to local college sports here. It was always, you had some that would get down to Colgate, you'd have some that, and of course Syracuse, but we never had that. How did this? How are you guys able to pull this off? Because it really is. It's happening now.
Yeah, there's a lot of buzz around Utica College sports, and I think you have to credit President Todd Hutton and his vision 16 years ago, having been a student at Utica College myself, having been there when we had 12 or 13 teams, and now we have 25 intercollegiate sports and 600 student athletes. It was really President Hutton's vision that really let this take off, and obviously Gaetano Stadium is a huge asset to our campus, and homecoming is always centered traditionally around football. And when President Hutton had mentioned we're going to start football, I'm sure there were some naysayers, but look at us now, I guess. We've got a couple thousand people in the stands. We've got the great
program,
crowd.
by the way, to start is.
There's a few. There's a few young men on that team. Yeah, and there's a couple young. I think we have 100+ student athletes, 120, 130 student athletes on that team. It takes a lot of management. Blaise does a great job. And we've just kind of built around that, like you mentioned, our hockey programs, etc. So
okay, Blaise. So we got about a minute left here. Tell me, it's at Brockport this weekend, and talk about the rest of the season here.
Oh, let me get you there. No, we're home Saturday night.
Home.
We are home Saturday night under the lights.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
this is something that's. I'm glad to hear you say that. That's something that's relatively new over the last 3 or 4 years. To at least have one Saturday night game. It's a great atmosphere. We've played Fisher here at night. We've played Union at our place at night. And, I know the game's at 7. I think the tailgate will start at 3. So there'll be a lot of excitement around the game Saturday night. Brockport's a new one to our conference in 14. And then in 2015, we'll welcome Cortland State and Morrisville State into our conference as the Maryland schools leave. And so that's all good for Division III football in New York. And, Empire 8's great football.